Hi, so today I'm in Fez and I'm just going to be showing you around what we got up to. It's one of the places that we visited whilst we were in Morocco. Fez is sort of like the cultural capital of Morocco and it came highly recommended. So we're just here in the old town, starting off in the old town, walking around. We found someone who decided that he wanted to take us on a tour. Did we ask for the tour? No, but he was insistent that the place is quite tricky to get around, so he was just like, okay, I'm going to show you guys, and obviously at the end of the day, you're going to give me something now. But like, okay, no problem. He actually did help, to be fair, because he just helped us navigate the area around the old Medina, which has really beautiful traditional buildings, but it's very difficult to navigate on your own, although I think you can do it. So you can see me having some mint here. This mint was very important because we're in a tannery. Yes, you heard that right. A tannery is a place where you essentially make leather, and there is a traditional tannery in Fez. And the mint was very helpful because the place stunk. Obviously, if you know anything about making leather the real way, it is made from animal skin, and that is meat, and yeah, it smelled. But it was really cool to see the area and just to see the traditional process of making leather. I thought that was really cool. So I actually don't know where I am at the moment. We found ourselves in this place. We met up with a friend who had a car on his trip. So he took us around and was able to get us to these viewpoints where I think you probably wouldn't be able to get to with a car. I honestly don't know where I am. All I know is I love the view. We just sat there, we had lunch, we talked about life and gisted, and that was that, to be honest. Our next stop though was this war museum, which again was one of the top things to do in Fez. And honestly, look at the buildings, guys. Like, it's so beautiful. We came really late, and like literally a few minutes before the place closed, but we were really lucky. Our friend spoke Arabic, and I think he sort of negotiated with the guards who were there, and they let us sort of roll around for a little bit by ourselves. But it was really cool because honestly, we ran around, we're like kids running around trying to get as much as we could of the place before we left. It was really cool actually to see sort of this sort of stuff. I think I tend to go to more museums that look like this in Europe. So it was really nice to see a museum that had the history of arms and like war and that kind of stuff of Morocco, obviously on a different continent other than Europe. So that was quite cool. I love the stroll out of the museum, honestly. It was so beautiful. So I'm just playing around with our friend and just soaking up the views, because Fez is honestly such a beautiful place.
Keep pushing you away while I want you to stay. Amazing gold his eyes, but my heart still beats. When I say no, it's yes. I'm putting you to the test. Can you handle me? Do you have the key? Sorry that I've been playing games. Do you really have what it takes? I guess so, I guess so. I guess so, I guess so. I am a queen, I need my king. Are you bad enough to sin? I think so, I think so. I think so, I think so.
This was a quick pee break. We decided to stop at a hotel to obviously take a little rest, and honestly the inside of the hotel was nice. It was okay, but the outside, let me tell you something about the outside. The views outside was so stunning. Oh my goodness, I really love this sort of view where you can see like a really like a high skyline view of the city from somewhere such as this. Like, imagine sitting here in the morning and having breakfast and having this view. It was honestly so nice. And the sunsets, Morocco honestly was the first place where I think ever actually I sat down and fell in love with sunsets. I can't explain it, but like after my trip to Morocco for the first time a long time ago, I fell in love, and this is something that has repeated throughout this trip. Again, the sunsets in Morocco are so stunning, and with this view, honestly, chef kiss. Another place that we stopped at is a place called Marin Tombs. We didn't have a tour guide, so we probably didn't get to appreciate the history, because this place, guys, is about 1,000 years old, if not more. It's really beautiful, and it reminds me so much of a place that we went to in Athens called Acropolis. Just really being able to stand somewhere and being able to see the entire skyline of the city is honestly so stunning. I loved how casual the place is. You sort of just sit down, you walk around. There's so many people, friends, families, just walking around enjoying the sunset in such a really nice area. I think sometimes having a beautiful place like this in your country is a privilege, and I don't think we really sometimes get to really appreciate that, especially somewhere like this where it's free of charge, that you can just come in. It's not a hike, it's nothing too intense. You don't have to do anything too serious. You just come in, sit down, chit chat, and just enjoy and unwind for the evening. Honestly, it was so beautiful, and I do overly highly recommend. We're switching things up a little bit, and we're going to the modern side of Fez by stepping into this restaurant called Cozy, which is literally my favorite song from Renaissance album, If You Know You Know, which is what makes this conversation really, really funny.
I'm telling you.
Nobody has that energy. Nobody can sing and dance like that.
She sings.
That is literally the only response you should give to anyone that says Beyonce is overrated. What did you say before?
But they said, when I looked at policy, you did almost like Abba. And the Abba, like Sham and the Chinese. Yeah, this place like
I think you're judging it based on how it looks.
No, I'm not judging. Look at that. I'm not judging.
Chinatown.
Chinatown here.
We're staying in a really beautiful Riad in Fez, and of course, before finishing this video, I wanted to show you where we're staying because this is my first time at the Riad, and it's been something on my bucket list for a really long time. You have to go through the struggle though to get through Riads in Morocco, as we tend to find, because they tend to be in the old town. But I really enjoy it. It's not for everybody, I would say, but if you really enjoy sort of seeing life as it is for a lot of people, then you might actually enjoy this. And so once you go through all that struggle, it opens up to this beautiful school, and just by the corner is our Riad. Good morning. I'm going to try and make this video as seamless as possible. I am at a Riad. I've really wanted to stay at one since I first came to Morocco, and when we're coming back again, I was just like, I'm going to try and do this second time. So I'm staying at Riad right now. It's morning. I'm just going to be showing you breakfast here. I'm going to try and make it as seamless as possible so I don't have too much editing to do. But this Riad is called I'm going to put them on screen, something about Bahia and Palace and Fez, I think so. But it's really beautiful. It's very subtle. It's not, a lot of the Riads that we saw were really, really overwhelming. Like, it's very, very subtle. There's not really like too much colors and too much going on, which I like, because I like that sort of like very simple aesthetic. So yeah, I'm going to show you the Riad right now. This is the walls as you come in from up the stairs. You have another set of corridor as you go down this way. And it's got 3 walls that go around this way. They have this really, really beautiful paintings all around the Riad. Look at this woman, absolutely stunning. Lots of paintings. I mean, this one looks a bit more traditional, but there's some really beautiful ones in our room. You can also see the Riad from here. The water fountain is going just from up here. It's absolutely stunning. Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs, and I'm gonna be taking you downstairs and showing you what the breakfast is like. But this view here is my favorite. Like, when the lights come on at night, this is one light on. When it comes on at night, it's so stunning. That's our room door, by the way. They're really, really long. Like, look at how high that door is. Honestly, it's incredibly high. We're gonna go downstairs and get something to eat. The breakfast is really, really simple. They don't give us too much food. A lot of carbs, like it's heavy on the carbs, as I think breakfast around this part of the world normally is. These are the staircase, very traditional. I love the lights, the lamps along the staircase. So yeah, breakfast is normally like I think it's very carb heavy, but I love carbs even though they're not good for me. Oh, I don't think so anyway. So I'll show you downstairs as well as you walk in. Good morning. As you walk in, it's beautiful. It's really, really nice. It looks blue on my camera, but it's actually not blue, I promise you. So remember, we were just upstairs, but this is a water fountain. And it's very traditional for a lot of Riads to have like a small fountain in the middle or somewhere around. And then we'll show you upstairs. It's absolutely beautiful. Right. There's some seating areas over there, like that one. This is stained glass inside the place to sit down. They're fresh flowers. They're beautiful. Okay, they're not fresh flowers. Okay. Yeah, it's so cool. There's somewhere to sit down. There's a bookcase upstairs with some flight of stairs to go up. And it's so cute. Here you can see inside of the Riad from here. It's really nice. But we're going to the breakfast room. I'm not sure what's over there, but I can see a reflection of myself. And being the vain person that I am, I'm going to show you. Oh, these are like traditional Moroccan hats, which are really nice. So yeah, it's really, really beautiful. So our breakfast room is just over there. So let's go and have a look. So this is the breakfast room. I think it's really beautiful. They ruined it with this Christmas decoration, but you know what? People like to be festive, so can I even complain? But look at that. It's so stunning. I love the chairs. Look at the chair. It's really cool. They have this normally going, but I think they've turned it off at the moment. Here is the pool. I mean, it's cold outside, so we're not going to bother going in. But we have the table set with lots of goodies and more, which I'm very grateful for. And more food. And more food. Three people? Three. Yes. And there's a little back over here. It looks like a private booth. Not sure why you have a private booth, but hey, that works. So yeah. Thank you. Merci. I'm not sure I showed you these lamps, but here it is. Still not over this wall. So beautiful, honestly. So beautiful. Oh, I had to take a video of this because I haven't seen a makeshift wheelbarrow like this, probably outside of a Nigerian market. But I really have to say that the people who we met here, especially the ones who were in this video, taking our suitcases through this market to get us to our taxi, were really wonderful people. As we leave Fez, I'm reminded by all the beauty there is to see in this place. Literally just taking a walk, taking a stroll, which is mostly what we did all day. You're just surrounded by beautiful places and beautiful things. If you're coming to Morocco, I would highly recommend coming to Fez because it's such a different vibe to, say, Marrakech or Tangiers. So you definitely don't want to miss the opportunity to experience something like this. For now, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you somewhere in this space sometime soon. Bye.